Suspected killer Bryan Kohberger made an offhand comment about the murders of the 4 University of Idaho students as he was extradited from Pennsylvania to Moscow to face charges in their killings, it has been revealed. A law enforcement source said the 28-year-old criminology PhD student made small talk about the case to officers, saying that it was, quote, sad what happened to Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogan, Zaina Konodal and Ethan Chapin. He did say, it's really sad what happened to them, but he didn't say anything more. He's smarter than that, said the source, who was involved in the accused killer's extradition process. Mr. Kohberger seemed really nervous during the journey back to Moscow and spoke aloud to himself in an apparent effort to reassure himself, the source added. He seemed really nervous. He was narrating to himself everything that was happening, they said. At one point, he was saying something to himself like, I'm fine, this is okay, like he was reassuring himself that this whole thing wasn't awful. Mr. Kohberger has so far remained tight-lipped about the brutal stabbing murders that he is accused of carrying out. He did not enter a plea when he appeared in court in Idaho for the first time last week. However, the attorney who represented him in Pennsylvania said that the suspect planned to fight the allegations and was, quote, eager to be exonerated. He will return to Latah County Court in Moscow on Thursday morning for a status hearing. The motive for the murders is unknown, and it remains unclear why Mr. Kohberger allegedly targeted the victims. An attorney representing Gonsalves' family said that, quote, no connection had been found between the 4 students and the suspect. However, cell phone data suggests that Mr. Kohberger stalked the student home at least 12 times in the run-up to the night of the murders, according to the affidavit. The exact dates and times of these instances were not revealed in the affidavit, which was released last week, but all bar one were in the late evening or early morning hours. One incident was identified on the 21st of August, when the suspect stopped by police just minutes from the home where he allegedly knifed the 4 students to death 3 months later. A citation from Latah County Sheriff's Office, obtained by The Independent, reveals that the traffic stop took place at around 11:40 p.m. at the intersection of West Pullman Road and Farm Road in Moscow. At the time of the murders, investigators believe Mr. Kohberger turned his cell phone off in order to try to avoid detection.